Hi everyone, this is Val from RikaCrystalBeads.com with another sparkling beading video. But before I get started, here's a quick reminder to check out our channel. And if you like what you see, hit the subscribe button and notification bell to be notified every time we have a new listing. Our project today is a more linear style earring. We're doing a swirly shell earring. Now you can also do it with other beads as well. So this style is another type of shell bead that was kind of pretty, but I added a larger bead and some smaller above it. And then this one I just did round with a round bicone on the bottom and then a smaller bicones at the top. And you can go as long or short as you like it. I just think it's kind of pretty. It's simple, but yet it can be very elegant, just depending on what beads you use. So I'll be showing you how to make this one. We'll need wire, and this is a 22 gauge wire, and you're going to be using about 10 inches per side of earring. You also need some 4mm bicones. You're going to want to try to choose at least two colors. So one that is a darker, warmer tone, and preferably one with a 2x because I think it makes it a little bit prettier. And then you'll be using 4 of a different shade. You'll also be needing the shell swirly bead plus a fish hook, earring hook. You'll be needing a flat nose plier, a round nose plier, and a wire cutter. And we're starting off with 10 inches of wire. Pick up one of your shell bead, and we're going to bring the shell bead about 1/3 down your wire. With the longer side of the wire, you're going to bend just gently back behind the shell, just like this. And you're going to take this long end and wrap around one time right above around this wire one time. So you want to hold your shell and your wire with this hand. So point your finger thumb on the shell, and with your other hand you're going to wrap right as close as you can right down here, just one time. So just wrap from front to the side. So not even going around the whole thing, just kind of wrapping it one time. Now on the end that had the shorter end that you strung your shell on, you're going to start stringing your beads. So we'll start with our darker, warmer color first, and then our other 4 beads to follow. So just like that. Take your flat nose plier and just make a quick little bend over with the wire that had the beads, just so your beads don't escape. So now we'll push our beads all the way up, except leaving the first darker finish one. So again, hold your beads down with these 2 fingers, and now because we added in the bicone here, we're going to hold that down also. This hand, of course, will pull the part with the wire, and now we're going to wrap the wire around just above this bead here. So wrap it around this wire just above this bead. So hold and wrap. Just going to bring it to the end. So I just brought it from front to under the wire and bring it to the side. So I'm facing up this way, and I'm going to wrap my wire one time over. Okay, so I was here, one time over. Push the next bead down, hold. So every time you add a bead, hold on to that bead with these fingers. Now with this hand, we're going to go under, again, stop there, and then bring it forward. So see how it looks now? So I'm going to do this a little closer now. So push your bead down, grab onto that bead with your pointer and pointer and thumb finger. Take your wire and go from under, and then wrap over one time. Next bead, go from under and over. Final bead. Of course, that one wants to be difficult. Okay, so we're going to go from under and over. Now, because this is the top of our earring, I want to wrap this wire one more time around, just like that. And then you'll take your wire cutter and cut off that excess. And always there's a little pointy part there, so take your flat nose plier and you're going to want to smash that part down just to make sure it's not going to poke anybody or yourself. Feel it? Okay, that's good. Now take our round nose plier and we're going to, well, actually take your flat nose plier one more time and we're going to take a little bend right at that base, right where your last bead came out, and then take your round nose plier, hold your wire about 3/8 of an inch above your last bead, and with one motion we're going to turn our tool and just make like a wire wrap with it. So with our tail, I'm just bending it around and wrapping one more time around. From here you can cut off your excess and just tuck that last little cut piece in we did earlier, and then just give it a straightening. Just make sure it's all straight and know your front from back. And then we're going to attach our ear wires. Now it's important with your ear wires never to just open it outwards. So I'm going to add our ear wire now, and it's important that when you open it, you don't just open it just by turning that loop out. You want to take your tool and you want to just gently turn it to the side just a little bit, just to open it just enough that you can slip in your earring. So you just want to make sure that your product is facing the right direction so that when you hang it from your earring, it's correct. So now take your flat nose plier or your round nose plier and just gently close that ring, and just make sure that there's no gaps in between, and you're good to go. So here it is, our swirly shell earring. And all the products today in today's video can be found in the comment section below, and all the supplies and more can be found on EurekaCrystalBeads.com. Thanks for joining us.